One morning, young Lydia buys weapons and ammunition at a gun store for her boyfriend, Jonah. Jonah is a member of a Mexican criminal gang led by Arturo. After buying the weapons, Lydia, Jonah, and two other gang members head to the house of a man suspected of stealing money from Arturo. Inside the house are the owner, his wife, and their three sons. Lydia stays outside but suddenly hears a gunshot. Entering the house, she is horrified to see her boyfriend coldly shooting the homeowner. The terrified wife insists she knows nothing about the money. Jonah forces Lydia to take the gun and shoot the woman. Lydia can't bring herself to do it and accidentally shoots Jonah in the chest. Realizing what she's done, Lydia flees the scene, leaving the other gang members behind. Meanwhile, Lydia's father, John Link, is in a support group, sharing how he spent 7 years in prison for accidentally killing someone while drunk. After that tragic incident and divorcing his wife, Link decided to quit drinking for good. He attends the support group with his friend Kirby, who served with him in Special Forces. Now, Link lives in an old van and works as a tattoo artist. His daughter, Lydia, grew up without him and barely knows him. Soon, Lydia calls Link, announcing she's leaving her mother's house and plans to live on her own. Lydia asks her father for $2,000 to find a place and get a job. In reality, she needs the money to escape the gang but can't bring herself to tell Link the truth. Link admits he doesn't have that much money but promises to figure something out. They agree to meet at a bar in Santa Monica. Later, Link picks Lydia up and takes her to his home. Lydia falls asleep on the way, and while unpacking her bag, Link finds a gun, alcohol, and drugs. He realizes his daughter is on a dangerous path and has gotten herself into serious trouble. When Lydia wakes up, she asks for money again. But Link says it will take time and suggests she stay with him for now. Lydia admits her boyfriend was killed but doesn't confess it was her doing. Link already knows the police are looking for his daughter. Later, Link asks Kirby to lend him the money, but his friend refuses, believing Lydia will spend it on alcohol and drugs. Instead, Kirby advises Link to seek psychiatric or medical help for Lydia. That evening, a large black SUV pulls up near Link's van, and a group of thugs gets out. Link and Lydia manage to hide inside the van. When the gangsters break the van's windows, Kirby and his armed friends arrive just in time, scaring them off. Immediately after, Link takes Lydia and drives her to safety. On the way, Lydia confesses she accidentally killed Jonah, which is why the mafia is now after her. Link realizes the situation is dire. They're being hunted by both the gang and the police. That night, Link and Lydia reach a motel, but a guest recognizes them from a news broadcast and calls the police. When a police car arrives, the motel clerk helps the pair hide in a room. From the window, Link sees two officers approaching the motel, but a hitman suddenly appears and kills them both. Using the chaos, Link and Lydia escape in the clerk's car. The hitman fires at them but misses. The next day, Link calls his old friend Jack, a former gangster, for help. Link and Lydia switch cars and head to a bar in Montana. There, Lydia charms a bartender into giving them the address of Tom, Link's former mentor and friend, who now works as a preacher and deals in military memorabilia. At Tom's home, Link asks for the return of money and his Harley-Davidson motorcycle, which Tom borrowed years ago. The preacher agrees to return the Harley but says the money is long gone. That evening, Tom's biker friends arrive, and Link and Lydia decide to stay the night. However, the next morning, Tom changes his mind after seeing a news report about the bounty on Lydia's head. He and his wife threaten them with guns, planning to turn them in to the authorities. Link disarms Tom's wife and, threatening Tom, takes his Harley and some money. Tom sends two armed men after them, but Link handles both on the road. The next day, Link and Lydia disguise themselves. Link shaves his beard and mustache, while Lydia dyes her hair and considers plastic surgery to change her face. Link then heads to prison to meet Jack and gather information about the mafia chasing Lydia. Thanks to Jack's connections, Link learns that Arturo's gang is hunting Lydia, believing she stole their money. Jack also uncovers that Jonah was the real thief. He framed the family at the beginning of the film to cover his tracks and planned to eliminate them. Lydia's shot ruined everything. Arturo now believes Lydia took the money and fled. Meanwhile, at a motel, Lydia receives a call from Kirby, warning her that the gang is closing in. He advises her to stay in a crowded place where the gang won't dare attack. Following his advice, Lydia rushes to a movie theater, where she is ambushed by a cunning Jonah, who survived the shooting. Jonah's men capture Lydia. When Link, returning from his meeting with Jack, can't reach Lydia, Jonah answers her phone. He reveals he's killed Kirby and plans to kill Lydia next. Link threatens to expose Jonah to Arturo, forcing him to arrange a meeting in the desert. Jonah promises to release Lydia in exchange for Link's life. Link arms himself by taking grenades from the preacher, killing him in a desperate struggle. At the meeting, Link shows up seemingly unarmed. Jonah allows him to see Lydia, who's tied up in a car. The gang ties up Link and puts him in the car with his daughter. Jonah plans to kill them both, but Link's Harley, left on the road, suddenly explodes. It was rigged with grenades. The blast kills 2 gang members, and Link takes down another in the car. Jonah escapes. As Link and Lydia try to leave, a sniper shoots Link. Hiding behind the car, Link lures the sniper closer. To save his daughter, Link sacrifices himself, stepping out to draw the sniper's fire. Despite being fatally shot, Link kills the sniper. He shares a final look with Lydia, tells her she's a good girl, and dies in her arms. Soon after, the police arrive and arrest Jonah. In prison, Jonah is taken to Arturo, who, knowing Jonah stole the money, kills him. A year later, Lydia shares her story in a support group, celebrating a year of sobriety and expressing gratitude to her heroic father. The film ends. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.